So my first question to you, Diljeet, is please introduce yourself, your industry, and what you do.
Okay, so my name is Diljeet. I've been in the IT industry for almost 24 years now. Uh, and I'm working as a principal consultant in ThoughtWorks Technologies.
Great, great. Yeah, thank you. Next question, Diljeet. What made you want to learn from me, myself, Dinesh, and what was the reason for your starting that learning?
See, I think I've been investing in many things like real estate and maybe some of those in the FDs and everything. But I was quite hesitant to invest in the stocks because I didn't have actually very good understanding of that market. And when I got to know that you are doing very deep work within the stock market and especially in the investment side of the business, I thought it would be a good idea to ask you directly, and you have been extremely helpful, and that actually helped me to diversify my portfolio. So yeah, that was it.
Yeah, great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Nice. So did learning from me provided you what you expected?
Yeah, actually, it was extremely helpful. To be honest, 3 or 4 sessions from you gave me enough understanding of how to go about, what to look for when you go for these stocks, and how much reading and what kind of risk we can take. What is the balance we need to create between, let's say, the long term or the short term, or let's say the large cap, mid cap, short cap, small cap. All those are very small nuances, actually, the understanding I got. And then I actually started investing with a very small money. And yeah, I mean, it's been almost, I think, 2 years now. And thankfully, with the current Sensex, I think I'm reaping the benefit. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So good. Next question, Diljit. What is the value directly or indirectly of learning from me for you and for your personal finances? If you can give any specifics, that will be helpful.
Yeah, so I think the value, if I see, is it is very simple that I was, I think, heavily invested on one side, and it was not actually a balanced portfolio. And when I spoke to you and you gave me some tips around the stock investment, that actually gave me very good understanding in terms of how do I actually de-risk this so-called the skewed investment and make it the balance. And it also actually helps me to monitor on a continuous basis. So I'm actually feeling relatively more confident that whatever I have planned, let's say 5 years from now, in terms of my retirement stage and some of those investments which I've done for my children for the higher education, all those things are actually panning out exactly the way we discussed and you actually suggested. So I think it's I mean, to me, actually, it's a great value and it's a lot of peace of mind.
Great. Yeah. Glad that it worked out nicely. So let's move on. If someone thinks about joining me for learning money management coaching, what would you say to that person?
So first of all, I would definitely ask them, recommend them to take whatever actually the classes you give or the workshop you provide. The beginners one, or maybe the advanced one as well. I don't know what is the advanced module is all about, but what I understand that you are very methodical. You're very disciplined, and when it comes to the investment, I think these two things are extremely important. You need to be disciplined. I mean, you just can't be random that today one thought came and tomorrow you change, and then a day after tomorrow you change. So I think being disciplined about what you're trying to do and follow some sort of a process around that, which is being methodical. And I think both the things as a personality, I think you imbibe when you tell others as well. That's very helpful. I will definitely ask people to take those tips from you.
Great. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Any other thoughts or anything from your side you want to tell about my knowledge, or you have already spoken about my process? So anything additional you want to tell about me, which we haven't covered as yet? Please do that.
Yeah, I think Dinesh, besides being the financial advisor, or let's say talking about the investment strategies, I think you also carry a very rich life experience, and you're very balance headed. You're very cool headed. So that gives a very different kind of the very balanced perspective to everything actually. So it's not, your knowledge is not limited to the financials, but I think it's also kind of spans across multiple other topics as well. So if somebody who's, let's say, needs some parenting tips, or somebody needs some social interaction tips for that matter. So I think those things are also comes quite handy while talking to you. So it's been overall, I think, very enriching experience.
Great. Thank you.